Hey everybody, welcome back to the Bourbon Note. I'm Greg.
I'm Ben.
And today, we're going to Costco and drinking some bourbon. Actually, we're just drinking bourbon here from Costco.
Right, exactly. So we have on
Why don't
the
you
bar,
bring it on in?
Bam. So this is the Kirkland signature bottled in bond. So we have done the small batch version of this, and I believe we thought that was pretty good.
It was really good.
Yeah.
So, maybe like a year ago, Barton Distillery got the contract for Kirkland's.
Weak cork pop.
That is brand new opening.
Yeah, so we have not had this yet. Yeah, so this is a Barton 1792
Distillery.
contract distill for Costco. This is a liter bottle, and it costs about $26 or something like that. It's a little weak.
It is a little weak. Should get some glasses here.
So, yeah, we've had a small batch, but that was quite a while ago. That was probably
8 months ago or
something like that. We are both fans of 1792.
They're doing.
In general. So, interesting to sample one of their products just under a different brand name.
Yeah. I'm sure at some point we're going to bring in the regular 1792 bottle and bond and compare.
Well, now that you mention it, I think we have to.
I think we have to.
It's got a nice nose to it. It comes out of the glass as a little high rye.
Boy, I'm getting Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Like you could smell the cardboard box. You just opened the bag. You haven't even poured it yet. Cinnamon
Really?
Toast
I'm getting
Crunch
the
cereal.
cinnamon. I don't know if I'm getting the toast crunch.
The whole, the cereal.
Yeah, it's definitely got a nice cinnamon vibe to it for sure.
It's nice. It is maybe a tad ethanol forward. It is 100 proof, I guess, but
it's got a bite to it.
It does.
It definitely does.
But good. Like I have very high expectations at this point.
Well, let's not delay the inevitable. Let's get into it here. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, I like that a lot. It comes across sweet at the beginning.
Yeah.
It turns a little cherry flavored in the middle.
It's very rounded off. I was expecting it to be a little sharper than it is, just based on the nose.
Yeah.
Let me get another sip here. Sometimes that happens.
Sweetness like really sticks around, beginning, middle, end. There's a cherry, which I normally get from like the age of the barrel in the middle.
This is kind of weird. I'm getting like a weird vibe off of this. It's very, it drinks lower proof than 100, I'm feeling. Like, are you getting less of an alcohol bite than you?
Yeah,
than the 100 proof.
If you told me this was 80 proofer, I would not be surprised. Like
that's kind of weird.
Not noticing the proof.
I don't know if I would maybe go as low as 80, but definitely, I mean, it's down there. It's smooth.
It does have a bit of a density to it.
Sure, yeah, I'm getting that for sure. It has kind of a lasting mouthfeel.
Yeah.
I'm definitely noticing that, but it's just, there's something about it that's just a little off from what I was expecting based on the nose. I know
smooth is often an insult, but it totally is smooth. It's easy drinking. Which is weird because it's ethanol forward on the nose, but then it's not there on the tongue.
Getting a little bit more of a couple sips in.
Yeah.
It has nice flavors, but I feel like there's just something kind of missing from it. Not that I'll have a problem drinking through this bottle. For a liter bottle for $26, sure, I'm not mad at that. But I feel like
it doesn't have any crazy. It's like a group of friends that doesn't have the crazy sidekick.
Sure. Just
You know,
a bunch
it's
of boring
just a bunch
losers.
of boring accountants. You know, and
Apologize to any accountants that watch our show.
are there any accountants watching this show?
I don't know. But yeah, this is just like, I don't know. I just feel like it's lacking. It's not bad,
Not at all.
but it's definitely like, I was expecting it to be right here based on the nose and the proof point and everything, and it's just like right here.
So I feel, yeah, it's just, it doesn't have that wild, unorthodox type note.
All right, we're gonna have to.
Yep, we should compare it.
So this is 1792 bottled in bond.
So we've had several of the flight of, there's 4 typically available 1792 bottlings. Small batch.
Yeah, for the regular kind of general ones. There's some rarer ones out there, but
we've been big fans of them.
yeah. So obviously 1792 is Barton product as well.
Yeah.
So I mean, essentially, we're wondering if this is the same. I mean, is this just 1792 bottled in bond for a cheaper price? I don't know.
I mean, we have said the full proof of this, it has a black ring around it.
Yeah, right.
At around $42 is exceptional.
Is one of the best values in
really
all
is.
of bourbon.
125 proof,
concerned.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
But Bottled Bond, I remember only being moderately impressed with.
Oh, there's definitely a difference.
I'm not getting a lot so far.
On the I'm getting something a little more bold off of the
Getting
1792.
Citrusy notes, this is the Kirkland one. Not at all. No.
Oh, you know,
citrus
they're
on
starting to even out a little bit. On first sniff, the 1792 had a little bit more of a bold nose. After
Maybe
multiple sniffs, they're starting to get a little
it. I genuinely think that's what you title your autobiography.
sniffs. The Ben Walker
No, first
story.
sniff.
First sniff. Wow, I don't even know where to go with that one. So many directions. Now I'm getting a little more off of the 1792.
I'm gonna try the.
Let's give her, let her rip here. Cheers. Has a little more of an edge to it. I
Has
feel
more vanilla.
Yeah, it's got like a sharper sweetness to it.
This one seems to be missing something. This one doesn't, and I think it's vanilla. I'm gonna try this again.
Yeah, after having the 1792, the Kirkland one definitely is still smooth and rounded out.
It is. I mean, it's mass produced for who knows how many trillions of gallons they have to produce for Costco, and it's really, really good.
But it's not like this one is a rare one either. I mean, this is on every liquor store shelf. This one's only at Costco. This is everywhere. So I mean,
I don't know. I think well, that's a good question, but I feel like they produce more of this. But this one, the vanilla note, I really think is more prominent, and it helps it a lot.
they're starting to even out a little bit. It's a 1792. I'm going back to the Kirkland.
Almond. Get a little bit of almond on this one as well. This one is just a little bit more interesting.
It is, yeah. They're getting closer with every sip, but
They're quite similar.
the 1782 definitely has a little, just more of an edge to it. It's a little more bold. The 1782 drinks like 100 proof bourbon, whereas, like we said before, this one drinks like a little lower proof. And so I think that's where it's maybe losing some of the. That being said, for the price point for the liter,
I mean, I like it.
I
like it neat, and it would be an exceptionally good.
I think it would make a
mixer.
good old fashioned for sure.
But I
We
genuinely
bring up
like
old fashions a lot because that's kind of our go-to whiskey
It
drink.
is, and we probably should expand our horizons a bit.
Yeah, well, I have that cherry bourbon smash that
that's
we have
true.
to do a video on that I really like, but that requires so many other ingredients that I run out of, so I don't make them all the time.
So the reason why I do old fashioned is I mix everything into the syrup, and then I just pour some syrup in a glass, pour some bourbon in, and
Sure.
done.
Yeah, this is. I'm not hating on this at all.
Not at all.
Not at all. It's just that it's a little easier drinking than I was expecting it might be. But for a lot of people, that's actually really
What they're
good.
looking
That's what
for.
they're looking for. Yeah.
I like this a lot. This one I remember not disliking, but being like compared to some of the other ones in their line.
I will agree with you on that. I had that same experience when I first got
thinking-
this one.
But today I'm actually really impressed with it. genuinely like the vanilla note. It's coming across as prominent, and this is solid today. I like this one a lot.
The 1782 Bottled and Bond has a sharpness to it. I don't know how to say this without this sounding insulting, but we both really like this bourbon, and I like this bourbon. It's weird to say this and still say that I like it. There's a slight bug spray to it.
Really?
Very slight in the sharpness. That's like a little weird. And it's not on every sip, but it's there once in a while in this one, and I don't get that off of the other 1792 products. That's why this one kind of stood out to me as like, you know, but we've done a review of this. We really like it. And especially for the price point on the 1792 products, they're all priced great for what they are.
And pretty available, which is another thing that I think is undervalued.
Yep,
you know,
absolutely. Yeah, I'm not disappointed in anything from them so far.
Oh, the Benny Walker Special.
So we're going for the Benny Walker Special here, the blend. Maybe that's a t-shirt we need to make, Benny Walker Special.
Benny Walker Special. 200 proof, 8-year bourbon.
Yes, that's what it is.
I can see through walls. It's not that powerful.
It's like, is that a thing? Like, I thought maybe alcohol can make you go blind, not see through walls.
Oh, the other direction.
Do you know what this tastes like? This blend? It tastes like a 50-50 blend of this and this.
I knew you were gonna go there.
That's what it tastes like.
Yeah. You got me once with the birds. How come they fly in a V and one side's always longer than the other? We'll let people comment below why you think there are always more birds on one side than the other.
Well, no, you kind of screwed it up. That's not how you present that.
Just let it go.
Anyway, yeah, this is good. This is good.
I like this. This is
I
definitely, you know, if you factor in price, this is a quality product to have on your shelf. It's gonna go on your everyday bourbon shelf, not your collection.
Yeah.
But
it's a utility bourbon.
Yeah, totally.
For sure. And it's definitely, worth the price. These are priced fair. So nothing to complain about here. It's just a little bit, like I said, just a little something missing, but I think that that's going to be the appeal for some people. So, you know, if you like your bourbon a little on the smoother side, but you want it a little higher proof, great option.
But I would say if maybe you've never visited Barton Distillery, you know, and that's something new to you.
You mean visited by having their products? Because we've never been to the Barton Distillery.
Well, you haven't. I haven't either, but...
but yeah, this is a good...
Totally.
Sure.
I mean, I don't know why. Well, I'll leave that alone. Costco's bourbon is freaking awesome. Everything we've had, which is 2. They're 2 for 2, I think.
Yeah. Well, and yeah, they're from 1792, and we like them anyway, so...
Totally.
Yeah, they're not the most complex or interesting or whatever, but
guess
they're
what I
good
would
for
say,
what they are.
I would be concerned that someone like 792, I don't know why I think this is so mass-produced, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they produce more of this than this, but I don't know.
Probably, because I don't see this in every Costco. It took me a year to find this.
Really?
Yeah, because the one I saw for a while, they had all 3 of them, because they also have a foolproof one.
Yeah, right.
And I'm very interested in that.
Totally.
Or I think it's like 120 proof or something. It's a single barrel.
Yep.
And I saw one time one store had all 3 of them, and then ever since then, since these came out, I haven't seen them at all.
Wow.
In any of the Costco's I go to, and I don't know if that's a Minnesota thing, but, so yeah, I mean, they're mass produced, but I mean, I don't know to what level. Yeah. So if you can't get a hold of this, go get a bottle of this, for sure.
Yeah,
or any of the other ones. So.
Yep.
All right, well, this has been Kirkland Signature Bottled and Bond 1792 and 1792 Bottled and Bond regular on the Bourbon Note. I'm Ben.
I'm Greg. Thanks for watching. Cheers.